Yeah. Music again. Plug. Plug. Yeah, I'm just not trying to rush to get something. But I definitely plan on getting it within like the next little bit. I could do that. Yeah. Where is it? Is it license promotion now? What am I? Big setup, crack, Tuesday, group. There we go. Lime Rock? Oh shit. Right. Damn, Seabass is in the fucking Koru chat. On the Koru Discord. About to do some car X, I guess. Okay. Oh, 10. Right. Okay. Alright. Get into MX5. Registering. Let's see if I can get crew chief working. It was not working that well last time. I was like having issues. Why are there more updates for crew chief? I updated it literally last night. Jesus. I don't understand. Okay. Oh man. Is it gonna work? Please? Please work? Does that come through on my stream or no? No, it doesn't. Okay, what? That one? Yeah.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
Radio check. Spotter, radio check.
Okay. Now it does. Cool.
Pit lane speed limit is 35 miles per hour. Pit exit is clear. Push down. Stop service flag.
Great. Alright, that's no big deal. That's no big deal. It would be nice if I had some stability here. if you saw that I was coming up and I was obviously faster than you, why would you not just, like, get out of the way? Instead of trying to race me and then coming in on me when I'm on the inside. Definitely have to keep it in the Alright, I already feel fast.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Think you got angry you were faster than him? Yeah, maybe. That could be the case, yeah. That was like 4 or 5 laps on that track, so I need to turn the racing line off. Because I've already got like my braking points down and stuff. I already know what I'm doing. And then I'll be good. But I don't know what the fueling is on this one, so I'm gonna figure that out. Isn't there? I think there's like a fuel calculator built in, kind of. So I probably need to use that. What is that? It's at 2. How many laps is it? Official is 10 minutes. I honestly may look it up. I might look it up. I'm worried that I may run low on fuel. Here. Setting. Okay. Alright, let's just get qualifying done, and then I'll probably add more fuel than I think I need, just to be safe.
Okay, Kurt, we've got...
And this will tell me whether or not I'm in the window.
Temperature's increasing. It's now 17
Dwayne, thank you so much for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. What's going on, guys? First Lime Rock Me Out a race. This is starting my quality session. Alright, first lap's done. So tire warm-up lap anyways. It's no problem. We got this.
It's just 58.6.
That's how it be sometimes. Yes, sir. Gotta have a throwaway lap so that you know your last lap will be better, right? No. All right, we're starting at the back. It'll be good. It'll be good fun. This is probably the 6th lap I've driven, 6th or 7th lap I've driven since getting back on Lime Rock, and it's been over a year. So this would be interesting, you know? And honestly, most of the time, I would use the racing line, because if I was switching tracks up all the time, it was always easier for me to just have it on so that I could be somewhat consistent. So this is me trying to get used to it without racing line on again. So I'm just going to take this as practice. Because I was using the racing line as my reference for a bit. I just need to get the practice in. That's it. I get these practice laps in before the race starts and I'll be fine. Jesus. That rumble strip messed me up. I felt like that rumble strip has been pretty safe. And then it just threw me right there. Again, it's once it hits my, if it goes over and it hits my left wheels, it just kicks you. So I'm honestly wondering if I just need to run this first race with the racing line on, just for my consistency's sake, and then cut it back off. Because I'm starting from last. I don't know. Maybe I use it as like a practice. I'm worried about not knowing what other people are using as a reference, but I think it'll be fine. I don't know how much fuel to use. I'm just gonna say that this is okay. Two gallons? Okay. So it's pretty safe to say that most of these races are gonna be 2 gallons. Okay. I'm a grid, and I gotta grab a charger.
Race starts in 90 seconds.
It's already here. No, I got up to grab a charger that I already had. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Grid, then get out. Yeah. That's just because it's last week, short races. Be careful about doing that after this week. Okay, good to know. Knowing me, I would do it after this week. Or forget, and then just like run out of gas on the last lap or something. I've done that before on ACC, and it's great. Trying to limp it home, yeah, it's fantastic.
The race starts in 30 seconds.
I still haven't set a clutch button yet. I don't know. I have like
The strength of field is 50.
really bad starts in Miata
10
races.
You need to get on with this. Okay, Kurt, get ready. Okay, standing start. Go, go, go.
Luckily, rookie is fixed. Okay. Come on.
He's still there. He's still there. Left side, the next car is entry C license. There's an incident in right hand. Looks like it's
Ran right into the back of him. That sucks.
you have 5 incident points.
There was really no reason for him to slam on the brakes. He could have just went to the right, but
There's an incident in I think you might tell.
try not to touch that curb. I keep like clobbering that curb. I know. People died everywhere. I don't even know how you spin on that. He must have hit the curb pretty bad. Come on. I know I can outbrake him here. There we go. I know this guy has a really slow turn one. He was fast out of this. The last turn, he was pretty quick. There we go. No. Damn it. Ah! No. My back end was getting too loose. I had to hit the brakes. Gonna end up going behind if I don't watch it. Defense. Catching up. You going all the way inside or you going outside? Alright. Ooh. I'm sliding so much. This is falling apart. No. I feel like I just have like killed my tires or something because I'm just so slidey right now. Dang it. I did so well for a second there and then just lost it all. Even trying to like battle, I couldn't keep my pace up. The back end just felt so loose.
Speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
Level front, 57.8. 5806. Damn it. Not happy about that, but I mean, I guess from not qualifying, it's not bad, but I need to do it again because that was just downright disappointing. Alright, let's see. I went down by a good bit. It was really mainly because of that freaking contact right at the beginning too. That was like 4 points off Rift. It's not good. I'm probably gonna do a race with the line on and see if it kind of helps with my consistency, having like a reference there. I feel like it's hard to not get caught up in what I'm doing, but at the same time I've had people say that it could be very well be like a distraction as well, so which that's not wrong. It could be a distraction, but alright, let's see. Try it again. Auto tear off. I didn't even realize that they had like a camera like that where you could get tear offs and stuff. Kind of wild. Let's go ahead and what's going on here? That was weird. All right. Go ahead and give you a follow.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 82 Fahrenheit.
Thanks again for the raid. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. I've been getting rage past couple days, and I don't know what I would do without y'all, you know? It gets kind of lonely here. I haven't been streaming for super long, so it's nice to have some people hanging out. Alright, let me go and grab another drink here. I don't know if everybody else has like driving shoes or something when they're on their Sims. I literally race in Sperry's. I do all my racing and driving in Sperry's. I actually don't even wear these out when I'm going to a nice place or anything. I wear other shoes. These are literally my Sim shoes. They sit in my Sim. When I'm not in my Sim, I take them off. You gotta get some dress shoes on for the race, you know? For the big race, the big day. What is that? I mean, I think that this is about to be,
All clear on the exit.
kind of a waste, because I don't think that there's going to be enough time for me to really do anything. I didn't even do anything right there. Must be really cold, huh? At least it didn't happen during the event. You know, if that would have happened during the race, I'd probably be dead. So at least it didn't happen during the race. Can't really complain about that.
We've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
But it lets me know that I gotta be a little bit cautious here. More cautious than I was. Maybe even potentially hit the brakes a little bit. Where I wouldn't necessarily normally hit the brakes. I think on the final turn I was turning in too early. Very slow. What up? How's it going, Castle? Doing alright? No. Alright, come on, give me some stability back. Jesus. You know, I've been doing okay. I've been doing okay. Trying this again. Last race was going good until it wasn't. I didn't wreck, but I ended up, well, I hit the back of somebody who was braking to avoid a wreck at the beginning, and it did me a little bit damage, but it didn't really affect the car all that much. And then towards the end of the race, I think I just overworked my tires. So I kind of started really feeling it towards the end of the race. And I think it ended up kind of doing me in. I lost a few positions. So we're trying this again. We're gonna see how we're doing. Came in 10th last night, so not too shabby. Yeah, you know, I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best. It's all about improving. That's the whole thing, you know. Slow and steady improvement. Well, thank you. That's all I need. All I need is the support, and you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll see if we can get a win today. Lost a little bit of speed on that, but 57.6. That was pretty quick. Good exit. Little bit, not bad. 12 hours of Magellan in the rain. It was tough. If me and my ruffian mates can get through that, you can drive the wheels off your MX-5. I mean, you guys were dealing with it, and then I join in, and as soon as I join in, it's like, oh, black flag. Like, try to come to the outside of the track more before you enter the corner. I know, that's something that I struggled with on ACC as well. And then I would watch like track guides just to see kind of what people are doing and get an idea of it. And that was something that I noticed was everybody was going to like the very edge of the track. I've just got to get more used to it, I feel like. Leave a good tire or two with before you enter. Okay. So I need to try and kind of get like almost on the line, if not right on that line of the outside edge. Because I do notice that I'm doing that. Leaving your corners rounder and you can't drive out as hard. Okay. I just need to consciously think about this stuff as I'm driving. We're starting P9. If my best lap right there, if I had done it on the 2 laps, it would have been P5.
That's the end of the session, P9.
The black flag, perfect demonstration of our abilities to your Raiders. You know, it happens. Sometimes you get so lost in the sauce that maybe you enter the pit a little too fast, you know? So focused on all the rain and everything going on that you slip up a little bit. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It happens. At least you had like 4 hours to end up kind of coming back. So it was chaotic. We normally run the AMG GT3. It's a different car and all. I haven't even used the AMG GT3 on other games. I like the 296. So most of the time, that's actually what I end up using. But the weight balance is completely different. So, I mean, as far as I saw, y'all were doing pretty well in the 296. The 296 is fast. It's a little too fast. I mean, I definitely understand that. I feel like I don't get to pretend it's my skill. Yeah, understandable. I'm about to be going to Road Atlanta tomorrow,
Track temp is 88.
and I'm actually going to be at the
Okay, Kurt.
GT America race going on there. So I'm going to be seeing a 296 and a AMG GT3 in person tomorrow. Pretty excited. I've been to like Petit,
Standing start.
but
Go, nail it.
one of my all-time favorite tracks. Yeah, I love Road Atlanta. That's why I decided I wanted to live a half hour from it.
Still there.
Why are they hitting the brakes? Left one's going faster. Whoa! Great job, bro.
Looks like it's right there. Good job, buddy.
I am messed up. I don't know if he just thought that I disappeared. Because, I mean, on the inside line, you don't even have to go that wide. Charge from Mount Panorama. Just up the road from Grand Park. Mount Panorama is a track that I really want to go to. Like, that track is so fucking legendary. But it's gonna be an expensive trip. I'm trying to get my freaking safety rating up, and then people just keep... I don't know. It's a public road. I've driven around it a couple times on random weekends for shits and giggles.
The leader is just
I did not know that it was a public road. That's fucking sick. Wait. How often do they run events there? Are the walls there all the time? Or do they just put them up every time they do an event? Walls are always there. Dang. Probably feels pretty sick driving around on it on like any random day then.
takes it is clear. Excellent. Looks like Santos. Okay, Kurt. The next car is Gibson.
Brother.
57.08.
Cold ass tires.
Uphill. We think it might be Cola. You have 6 incident points.
Great. You're telling me the surface is slippery after I slide out? Interesting. I know it was the tires, but jeez. could not tell who was first and second. And now I feel bad because I definitely put him behind. Let me just rack him up. Let me just rack him up. Jesus. I am feeling kind of over this race, yo. But I definitely feel like it's worse if I don't just finish it. I'm just trying not to mess up someone else's race right now. Finish it out. I even braked early. I mean, if he would have taken the corner properly, he could have just went right around me. Like, it shouldn't have been a problem right there. There we go.
There's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Got a little loose right there. Shouldn't have shifted up right there. Same here. just overthinking right now. I had to lock in so I would stop making mistakes.
P15 as the finish. Could have been better, could have been worse.
It's a little surreal, but it gives you an idea of just how steep and tight it is. I bet. Take a deep breath, my man. Yeah, I saw that. Race is their problem. It's the fastest car's job to find a way around you. You just hold your lines and lift a little under blue to make space. Okay, yeah. Helpful tip would be to keep the steering wheel lined up with the track line, especially through those turns. Already doing a ton better. I appreciate it. I just started overthinking it, honestly, and I really need to not be looking at my chat while I'm while I'm in the middle of a race, to be honest. But you know, I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. It'll be all right. Or maybe if I look at chat, just like down the straight. Because I see something happen over here, and I'm like trying to take a peek, and it's just not good for me. I ignore the hell out of my chat when I'm driving. Yeah, I think that that's really the move. Fuck us, bro. You have lines to drive. That's how I'm starting to feel, you know? I just pay too much attention to it, and then I'm like, oh, shit. What the hell was that? Okay. I didn't realize it opened up that window. Two minutes. All right, we're going again. We're going again. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know, I'm trying. I'm learning. Apparently, or eventually it becomes muscle memory and you can suss the chat out from time to time, but in technical sections, fuck everyone but the line. Yeah, I definitely need to kind of get that down. I've not streamed much racing before the past couple days, so most of the time it's like when I'm locked in, I'm just locked in. I also previously used to do a lot of my racing in VR, so you have no choice but to be locked in. Waiting to get a wheel in this game here soon. What are you playing now? I'm guessing you're still playing some kind of racing games. Is it like Forza? Is it GT? Because I mean, I love iRacing. I love ACC. You went track IR over VR? What is that? I don't know what that exactly means. I want to get like a triple setup, but right now I've just got this, which is like just a massive TV basically. So, which I ended up with that, I ended up just having it like lying around. Oh, go for it. Clip anything. Oh yeah. Post it up. I'll check it out. I've got some time. You know, there's a little practice session going, so. Need to figure out. Okay. Let's see. Oh, what? Are those sensors on your hat? Okay, yeah.
They say safe.
So is it just very slight, like, movements or moving it that much? Because it doesn't seem like you're moving all that much.
The track temps increasing. It's now 76 Fahrenheit.
You can tune the curve. Okay, well, actually, I mean, you're still moving like this, which is like enough, but use it in racing, but have it 1-to-1. Okay. See, I used I did use a triple setup. I used like one at Hertz shop, like the like Nappy Boy shop or whatever, and that setup was like very different. It feels very different. I felt like I kept getting almost so distracted at looking at the other monitors that it threw me off. It triples distort at the edges and fuck with your depth perception. That makes sense. I felt like just having, they are going to distort at the edges obviously a little bit. You would have to get like almost like a bezel-less one, but even then I would want to have those covers on it, which literally distorts the edges to make it hide the frame. So I don't know if it would be better or feel better to me or not, but I do know that it definitely messed with my head, even just looking, like turning my head when I was doing it. Just how they are mounted, if they're big enough, it feels like you're in the car. I've seen, I don't know who it is. I've seen like 2 guys that have just crazy setups that are like that. Which if I got like 3 of these, it'd be insane. But I don't even, like I have this space, but I don't know if I want to like use up that much space. Because I've got like a massive desk and stuff right next to it. I've got all the space over here but I don't know if I want my sim to take up like a big pocket of this room or not. I mean, I could. But this is also kind of like a living room area. Consider the GPU requirements. Yeah, I know. I'd probably, if I were to do that, I'd probably get like a second. I'm not using a stream PC right now, but I have a 7900 XTX. So I've got, 24 gigs of VRAM. Even 332s would be good. Yeah, I think I'd probably want it to be maybe a little bit bigger than 32, but I'm not sure yet.
Okay, Kurt, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Yeah, I'd probably do like 40s. I think this TV that I'm using right now, you race on a 27? Jeez. I did that for a little bit, but I didn't really like it. It was a 27-inch ultra wide, which I still have, but I definitely like this so much more. And then I try and set it up to where it's as close to actual, like using an FOV calculator and stuff like that. Alright, gotta lock in. Bad exit, but we'll just go with it. Jesus, I tried to save it. Went a little too hot. I'm gonna go back to pits. I'm on a single 2 sadly and don't have enough room to go crazy and get a triple or something, so I'm considering VR. But VR has mixed options. Some people love it, some people hate it. So I was debating on getting the big screen 2. Because before I had a Rift, or not a Rift, I had a Quest 2. And the Quest 2 just got so hot, and, the internal battery and everything just made it so much heavier. And I really didn't like it. I ended up just actually giving that away to my dad because he wanted to use it for milsim stuff and flight sim stuff. And I just honestly hadn't used it for like well over a year. Jesus. So wide. Alright, we're just gonna send it and hopefully this is good. I'm gonna play it a little safe so I can at least get a lap in. It's okay. I'm better than nothing.
Turn the position.
Alright, so save some pennies and go with a DD and nice pedals over a screen if you're seriously enjoying sim racing. Even something as simple as a Moza R3 would be a decent upgrade over the Logitech. Are y'all aren't both on... Okay. Yeah, so I'm on a T300 right now, that I've had for a while. And I also have Fanatec V3 pedals with the load cell brake. Logi DD Pro. I was not sure about the Logitech DD wheels. Do you like that wheel? Because, you know, the T300 is belt driven. And it can feel nice and tight at some points, but it's nothing like the force that you can get out of a freaking direct drive. Like this at max settings, I can still overpower it. The wheel is fucking nice, but the pedal is where the lap times are. Yeah, I noticed as soon as I upgraded pedals to the load cell and I like stiffened up my brakes a lot, that was definitely where I seemed to be a lot more consistent. Because your braking is just so important. Also, watching your brake telly, you slam on your brakes like you're playing ACC, not doing you any favors in iRacing. I do. In ACC, I'm very hard on the brakes. And I also drive like the 296 or the McLarens, which it's like I'm on the brakes and then I like kind of hang on to them to keep it on the nose. And I realized, at least on ACC, I realized that the faster I went on to... You'd slam and dump and the car is happy. iRacing, you'll upset the tires. That's what I'm realizing, you know? I'm starting to realize that when I'm slamming on the brakes like that, I'm running out of tires at the end of a freaking 10-minute race. Yeah, it's great. Helped me a lot to understand the tires having a traction bar. They have 100% traction. You can feel that with turning or braking, but not both. And aggressive movements fill the bar faster. Yeah. I watch like a good bit of F1 and you can visibly see it sometimes in F1. Where if they brake and they're hard on the brakes, as soon as they get a turn, they'll get a lockup. Or like they'll lose traction or whatever. I don't want to distract myself too much with this, but I do want it to be in a spot that's a bit more visible. My rule of thumb is, as you turn, release the brakes proportionally to how you turn. I think it makes sense, but it's also hard to, like... It's hard to really know how much... like what's equivalent, but I understand the idea of it. I think it's a lot of feeling, and I think the more laps I put in, the more I think it'll start to click. Yeah, exactly.
track temp is 75 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 67. 10 minutes. You've not got much time to sort this out. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Alright, Kurt, get ready. Standing start now. Go!
Bad start, as per usual. Some of these people have just some great starts here. Jesus. Holy crap. How did I make contact? Oh my god. Dude. Your boy almost died. The guy in front of me did. Sometimes the car slides and it's like hard for me to interpret whether or not the back end is loose or whether or not it's just like a little bit of slip angle. Yeah.
Looks like Stevens, 6th, that's your fastest lap. This track fastest 37.28.
I feel like I did kind of notice that the MX-5s tend to do it more than basically any other car. Oh, what's going on there? The GR86s are a better rookie car. I fully agree with that. I actually really enjoyed driving the 86s. And I was fast with the 86s. I had to slow down a bit right there. Somebody's mad. Saw that chat. I just gotta keep it consistent here.
Sector 1 is open south of the base.
There we go. Strong exit.
Just done 57.86, 62 is 0, 30 off the base. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Lap time was at 57.63.
There we go. Clean race, even though I got 4 incident points for, I guess, like, skimming somebody during that accident. We're all bad at it. Some of us have learned to be less bad. Well avoided. The MX-5s are just like that. I don't enjoy them. The GT86s are a better rookie car, in my opinion. I really do like the GT86s. I think they're great. Didn't realize how much I hated the MX-5 until I tried a different car, then went back to the MX-5. But I'm stubborn, so I want to get good at it before I move on. I believe in everything I've driven. The GT4s are the best training tools. They only have mechanical grip, and you need to treat the brakes and gas with respect. Solid race, yeah, you got netcoded. I haven't used the GT4s that much, but I definitely understand what you're saying. Like, there's no aero really at all. I've used them in ACC, but obviously it's different. Bro, I'm going to look at that crazy wreck. I want to see what happened. I mean, that was nuts. The dude in front of me kept, like, braking or, like, slowing down at really weird times, and it was kind of messing with me. Like, here, he's moving, and then he lifts instead of, like, moving to the side or something. Alright, and then we will see what happened here. He just got loose. Oh, he made contact there, got loose. Took him out while trying to recover. Took out that dude. Jesus. Oh my god. That was so many people got caught up in that. I will say, this dude had some avoidance. That's like the only guy that made it through right in the dead center of it. And then I guess I touched him. So the guy in the black car ends up going way on the brakes and around to the side. The guy in front of me got collected. You can see I barely missed that and then go way off to avoid it. Yeah, yeah, I know. He really, and if he would have just held his brakes, it would have been fine. I fully agree with that, because that, you know, that's happened to me. It's literally happened to me. Like, I think it was overconfidence because it seemed like he almost saved it. And really, as soon as the back end started going, he should already be on his brakes. Really, realistically, here he should have been on his brakes. Like, he could have tried to save it here, and then he should have been on his brakes, like, right here. Like as soon as the car kind of got the back end under it again, he should have been on his brakes until the wheels stopped freaking out. I know. Still no brakes, still no brakes. Let me do chase. So it wasn't until here. It wasn't until like this is the first time he hit his brakes. Right here. After like 4 other cars have already been caught in the accident. I know. He should be on his brakes right now, and he's not. I think when he stopped, I honestly don't think he cared about being on the brakes other than trying to get back to the pits. I think that was the only reason he even hit his brakes, was because he was like, if I stop moving, I can get back into the pits. That is ridiculous. I'm saving that just because of the wreck avoidance. Just because how close I was to getting caught up and how I just like narrowly escaped that. No safety rating change, dude. That sucks. I've got a lot to make up here. All right. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Babe, it's time to get up.
Can't be that time already.
Come on, you know you're gonna have a busy day today.
No, I know. I'm gonna get up. But you know, I think it's gonna be a real good morning, y'all. I feel it. Yeah, alarm buzzing. I think it's time that I wake up. Singing in the shower while my girl does her makeup. Kiss on the cheek while I wish her a good day. She handed me my iPod and said, damn, I love you, babe. Popped in my headphones and started my walk. I would've went for a drive, but my whip's in the shop. Look at the clock, 7:45. Looks like I'm running late again. Always trying my luck, but you gotta play to win. I really need one, fighting these demons. Be prepared, life changes like the seasons. I adapt to rap schemes and flash things that I got from music, plus all the problems that cash brings. That's expected when you trying to be great. Just know I give it my all, I know that y'all can relate. I feel the weight, but I just keep pushing. Music is here to help me like a good woman. See, I could never do none of this on my own. Glad that I found a place that I could call home. A comfy bed that I could fall on. Keep dreaming until the day that they come true. Live and learn, enjoy the life that you go through. Never worry, cause you know that I'm blessed. Keep my head up cause you know that I'm blessed. Moving forward.
All right, I'm back. I am back. And I forgot my headphones. Shit. All right, I'm really back this time. I'm really back. That was a pump fake. The only points I got were from that wreck. Literally, the only incident points I got were from that wreck where I didn't touch anybody. That sucks. Like, that actually sucks. Alright. M2, this one's at Spa. Only 7 people. I need to do road, like sports car racing. But I also feel like halfway burnt out on Miatas. I really just don't know if I like the Miatas. Screw it. The Miatas are rough though, man. The Miatas are rough. Rough.
I think the first you just found.
Pit start and just lap past the carnage. Yeah. I could do that, or I could literally just start last. Just not qualify. And then when everybody takes off, just let them take off. I don't even know how to do a pit start. Right there, being where I was, I went from, I don't know, what was it, like 14th or 15th to like 5th place.
The leader has just done a 102.71.
But I really do hate how people drive. You just don't join the grid and let the timer end, then get your car. Okay, I think that's the move then. Because I honestly, especially in this safety rating, I really hate how people will drive during the very beginning of a race. It actually drives me crazy. iRacing is a psychological exercise and I win the race in turn 1, especially in low iRating lobbies. I agree. I think there's both. I think there's people that are I win the race in turn 1, and then there's also people that are, wow, that guy sent it. There are also people that are, I have to be so careful that I'm going to brake in corners where I shouldn't brake, and I'm going to like slow down instead of possibly getting up alongside and slowing down when it makes sense to. Like, the guy that was in front of me into leaving 4 into 5, he could have got up alongside and then kind of lifted later on, but yeah, maybe. Or people also being nervous because of cold tires, possibly. Which I think is valid to an extent. But if you're smoother on the throttle and the braking, or on like the braking and your steering, it shouldn't be that bad. At least in my opinion, it shouldn't be that bad. All right. So from this screen, I cannot see how long I have until the race starts. And I do have eye overlay, but it doesn't seem to come up anymore. There it is. Okay. Now it's working. It wasn't working. Alright, how do I do this again? I can do Twitch chat. Yo.
You fastest lap for Lopez, 58.26.
I can do this? Bro, I am looking at my second monitor when I could do this. In the general overlay section.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 82.
I've got time. I'm gonna do this. That's sick. Track map. We'll turn that off because there's one in the game now.
Fastest lap for Lopez, 57.63.
Seems to be very little actual clean and close racers. I'm finding a few now as I'm above a 2K. Okay. I mean, even in, I feel like in like 16, last night I was almost at like, I think it was like mid to high 15s to like 1700. And people were okay, but you just had people that like drove dirty, which was annoying. Oh, why'd I close it? I'm an idiot. I'm a big dumb. Alright. Cool. No,
Lopez,
not what I want to do.
67.47.
How do you move stuff around on that? F6. Wait, what? There we go. Bam. I'd rather have it there. Okay. I still don't know how long I have left in the session, but which I think it used to tell me.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 86 Fahrenheit.
I don't know if I need all this. To be honest. I'll have this up here. There, fuck it. There's so many things now. Okay. There's three main types of racers I'm finding. I'm entitled to be in that position, move. They're the light flashers when there's no blue flag. Then there's the I'm too scared to race you. You were just talking about them. And there's my favorite, ego racer. Rubbing is racing, an excuse to hit other players. I have run into the rubbing is racing, and it's miserable, actually. Like, it is actually miserable. Because the whole time I'm just thinking about how they're, like, tanking my safety rating. Nice. Ha! Jesus. Alright. Come on. need to get to D class and start running the 4-hour NEC Enduro. Safety rating goes up fast. The rolling calculation of incidents per corner.
19.
Okay, that dude disappeared. Is he actually gone? I guess so. Okay. The 4-hour Enduro sounds crazy. Like, thinking about running that, I mean, it's basically just like a long stint in like a larger Enduro, but I probably need to work my way up to that. On Nürburgring.
Check the flag. P90.
Oh, yeah. I'll just wait. No, it's fun. You just did a 12-hour on Magello, so of course you think it's fun. Which I think that's a lot more enjoyable when you got, like, some boys with you and y'all are all just chilling, having a good time. But, I mean, a 4-hour would get me ready. You did the Nürburgring 24 recently? That's crazy. I think that would be a good time, though. I could see that being a really good time. I really do enjoy driving like Nürburgring as well, so it's a track that doesn't get boring. I mean, after 24 hours it may, but come iRacing, come 24 hours. Yeah. Can we lock you down for a extended period of time, please? Like an entire day to be exact. Just did my first 2 online races, so I'm still new. Any tips? I mean, honestly, I'm fairly new as well. My best advice would be, keep the 4-round rubber things facing the ground. My best advice would be, if you can, on your first few races, potentially start towards the back of the field. Don't necessarily try and qualify up ahead. Start towards the back of the field, because everybody around you is going to be driving nervous or driving insane. And it'll help you a lot with just getting like the car, getting the hang of the car and getting a good feel for it, getting a good feel for how the tires warm up at the beginning of a race, knowing how much you can push. And I mean, also a lot of the incidents are going to happen within the first lap or two. It's when people get the ballsiest, when people decide that they're going to make the most kind of risky moves, so to speak. It'll be that, and then towards the end. So you want to kind of let a lot of that stuff happen, and then for the majority of the race, it should be pretty much smooth sailing. I lost it.
Yeah, validate this lap. Track limits.
Oh yeah, thank you. As I'm off the track. Alright. It's all in lap 2, baby. We're doing it. I kind of got like a little unsettled on that first turn, and it just kind of screwed me. So since it's a quali lap, I tried to stay a bit more in it than I should have. I probably should have just kind of let it go.
It's just 57.70.
Clobbered the curb. Alright.
Stevens, 57.36. Fastest lap for Willie.
That's how I take back. There we go. $47.0 or $57.0. That's good. Like that was fast. Yeah, there were a ton of incidents in the first 2 laps both times. You'll get a lot of be smooth with your inputs, learn the lines, etc., etc. You don't need that from me too. Just trend laps, get comfortable, focus on competing races without incidents, not placing high. Get to racing when you unlock the chance to drive better cars. That's pretty solid. I mean, I think my first week, I'd say, being on iRacing, I think my highest placement was 6. 6 was about my average. And you know, most of that was avoiding incidents. Don't lift 100% in the corners where you don't touch the brakes. Just lift enough to hold your RPM or drop it slightly. You're overloading and unloading your tires. Okay. So, like, I know what you're talking about. Like, turn 5, I do that.
P4.
Turn 3, I do that instead of braking. I'm wondering... I'm nervous about turn 3 because I'm not braking. Okay, right into the hill. So turn 5, yeah. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. I honestly almost thought if I got a good enough line because of the hill, I may be able to keep it like matted. I'm debating on whether or not I want a grid because I got 4th. Like, I think I could potentially avoid most of the accidents. I think I'm gonna grid. Yes, lift is in lifting the throttle. You might be able to stay planted, but until you grow the testicles for it, try lifting less. It's just the Miatas. They make me nervous. I never thought I'd ever say that a Miata would make me nervous. But it does.
Get ready, mate. It's hammer time. Okay, standing start. Green, green, green.
Okay, that was scary. Expected the hill to help me out more, but I guess my tires are definitely too cold. Turning too late. Or I'm turning too early, not too late. not want to go side by side into that corner. think I'm getting over to the left wall now or something. I don't know. I think I'm more conscious around that. see me on the inside and you decide to run a line. That Jesus. Decide to run a line that you've never run before. Thank you. Alright, at least he realized that that was kind of ridiculous.
Good drive. Nice one. That's the end of the session.
Yeah, I agree. Go to lap 8, T1, T2, watch your line when you accelerate mid-corner, then look exactly the same thing for lap 9. Okay. So, very like on and off the throttle like abruptly. The way the nose of the car pushes. You're talking about like how you can see I'm like turning in and then it kind of like, it'll be like, yeah, I did see that. Let's see, 9. Yeah, on lap 9 there wasn't like a single like off throttle, on throttle where it was like full to 100. You're right. This corner specifically, it was a lot better. Stab you with the throttle mid-corner, it's fucking you up. And right here, that was the one time that I think I did. I do, especially with these, I feel like I'm even worse. No, it's okay. I've never had anybody like point this stuff out, so I actually really appreciate it. And it's nice to look at it and kind of know what I need to work on. That right there was probably my best turn 5. And you could tell I was... You'll lose less time rolling into the apex than stabbing the throttle because you think you're too slow. Yeah, lap 10's turn 5 was hot. Yeah. And you could tell I was making him nervous. Like, he was overthinking it way too much. And he just went full inside to cut me off, and then he completely screwed himself over right here. And then when he was off, he should have just went off. Like, I feel like he should have just stayed off. And then this was nice. That was nice. Because he definitely fucked me up. Making me want to turn some laps on Lime Rock to see if you're off pace or not. Hey, I mean, shit. Wouldn't be bad to know. The fastest, the fastest lap I did that race, 57.3. In the practice session before, I did a 57.0. But looking at, I'm gonna save that. Looking at where is it? You can view top splits and see what they're doing. I don't know if you can view the splits. You may be able to. 0.06. You can, I know you can at least just see like the lap chart. Top splits will just make you depressed. They're like 2 seconds up. They could be 2 seconds up. It's 56.4 was that session's top. And that's mid-race, so they're drafting and... Top splits make me depressed, and I'm like 10 seconds up on my friends. Yeah. Or tenths. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I felt like, on Assetto, I was on Assetto and I felt really fast and strong, and then I checked on the website and it was like the alien times are fucking insane. Like some tracks like 6 seconds up on me, 7 seconds up on me, and I'm just like, dude, what the hell, man? These people got to be tuning the shit out of these cars and just like dial. Like, it's insane. I mean, I know a lot of these people drive cars that are super, super on the nose too, which it's like, if I were to even try and attempt to get in that car, I would just be spinning. So I got my I rating up, but I'm not getting my safety rating up that much. I need to have like a completely clean race or something. I know when I did the M2 race, my rating went up the most. It's 11 minutes out. The M2s feel super weird though. Like super, super weird. It's not like a grip thing or anything like that. They're just, you'll be going like 60 or 70 and it still feels slow. M2s want to be turned with the rear tires. I've only done one race and I won the race, but there's not like nearly as many people that participate, it seems like. I think the cars also feel pretty weird to drive. I don't really think that I don't think they're bad, but I definitely think that they feel odd compared to basically everything else. I'm kind of curious as to what exactly you mean by they want to be turned with the rear tires. Is it like loose, or do you just mean like slip, or like you're turning with the accelerator? This can't have that many laps. I mean, this is a fairly big track. I did an F4 race yesterday and it went awful. I need to get my sports car license done though. But I did an F4 race and I got taken out and like turn 3 or something by a car that was like completely off the track, ramped off of another car back onto the track. Half the car. Okay. Where did my overlay go? Okay.
Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Clear, push down.
Oh, this exit. I thought it'd be the uphill exit. Okay.
You need to slow down if you don't want to penalty.
26.
Sector 1 is 2.0 seconds off the base. The yellow flag is debris on the track.
Picked up too much
2 tenths
speed
off the
there.
brakes in sector 2.
Jesus. That gravel just screwed me up big time.
Watch the track limits. Please ahead.
Bouncing all over the place. That's something about this game that's crazy. It's like the gravel. How the gravel affects you in this game is insane. Compared to everything else, it's like... everything else is basically nothing. This game, it's huge. I think I need to stay in 5th. Because I'm just losing so much time.
Sector 1 is 1.8 off the base. Fastest lap for De Angelis, 25.5. Sector 2 is 3 off the base.
Not getting thrown around nearly as much. I know I lost a ton of time.
Sector 3 is 1.3
lose a ton of time here. I'm wondering if I should just not. Okay. $57.5. That'll do. You're quick, but your lines through 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 can be improved. Okay. And you can 100% hold it flat. Are you talking about the final, like the last turn?
Checker flags out. P4.
Yeah. I just had to get like a consistent line. If I could get a consistent line through there, I'd be fine. Turn just before the bottom of the hill, just before it flattens out. Okay. Well, now you're making me want to get back on Miatas. It's 11 minutes. Sheesh. Also, the right-hander, you can touch the rumble on the left before you turn in and hold it flat-ish. Yeah, like a tiny, tiny lift. Because it's 11 minutes, I'm just going to do the other race. MX-5s like to swing its tail under brakes, though. Not a fan. I know. I find myself like going into braking. I'm like, oh, like you have to brake damn near perfectly straight to get it to not kind of start slipping out.
Okay, Kurt, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
This is going to be interesting, for sure. sir. That's great. I need to get rid of that stream element shit. It's so annoying. Got the turn down. That was way slower to downshift. But it felt to me like it was right on the cusp of it. So
It's just 246. It's just 2.
245. Jesus. We'll see how this goes. We shall see how this goes. This is going to be interesting, for sure. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep it clean, all right. As long as everybody around me does the same. I'm just kidding. I doubt that's gonna happen. Yeah, fuck you, Stream Elements. Get banned, bitch. I don't use it for anything anyways. I think this is another car that I just like red dropped.
Okay, Kurt, here we go. This will be a standing start. Green, green, green.
Yeah.
You're in the middle. They're on the right. They're all around.
No. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna yield up here.
Okay, Kurt, the next car is as well B-license.
Damn it.
Car ahead is Leon.
Dude's right on my tail.
Time to get defensive, mate.
I had no idea where it was.
Alright, Kurt. Next car is Harry, re-license.
The way these dudes are racing ahead is crazy.
Okay, P6. Yellow flag for Henry. Car deposits. Jeffrey, re-license.
Dudes are all over the place.
Right, the guy ahead of us is car 8.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Behind us now, 3. Okay, Kurt, watch the track limits, please.
Getting a little distracted here. There's so much gravel right there. It'd be nice if you stopped braking like way too much. What's up with that, dude?
He's still there. Still there.
Yo, pump fake and dive bombs? Is that what's going on? Huh?
Still there. Still there. Still there.
Watch those track limits.
Jesus, fuck.
Slow down to get back the time gained.
This ain't helping at all.
Start taking this track limit seriously. You have 8 incident points. Trip limits, come on, keep it between the white lines. You have 9 incident points. Leo must take up the left.
I'm honestly tired of hearing track limits.
P6, there's the checkered flag. That's the end of the session.
That one sucked. M2s and Spa, nice combo. Yeah, it's, you know, it's alright. I like Spa, but I really don't care for those cars. And a lot of people I felt like were just like pump faking me into corners. And it was just not great. This guy, or no, it wasn't that guy, it was the next dude, was driving me nuts. Like, actually driving me nuts. This is a D-class race, yeah. Awesome, thank you for the follow, Witcher. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I also started 2 days ago. I think this dude. I want to see from his perspective, I guess. Now. Just sent it. I wish I could see him to see, like while I'm racing, to see how close I need to be. yesterday. Porsche was hard. BMW better, I think, for now. I don't know if I like the BMWs that much, to be honest. But I really like the 8.6s. That shit drove me crazy. I need to just trust that they're not going to be there because they don't want it like a bad safety rating. But at the same time, it's hard for me to trust anybody at this freaking license. Like in this license, it's just wrecks all the time. Trust no one. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, like that's how it feels. It feels like I can't trust anybody. I mean, sheesh. 9 incident points, and a lot of them were wreck avoidance. Well, a lot of them were me going a little wide, but some of them were wreck avoidance. It was like 3 or 4 of them were wreck avoidance. I'm just screwing my freaking license up. Used to start from the pits and low safety lobbies. I think I need to. It's just hard for me to want to. I like racing, damn it. I like elbows out action. Turn 1 is always crazy and people here don't know how to properly fight. I fully agree. I wholeheartedly agree with that. I mean, it's miserable. Like, actually miserable. It's just once I get like a good qualifying, it's hard for me to not want to. You give them space and still use you to make the turn and says you have fault. People always don't know that tires. Oh, that the cold tires in the first corner? Yeah. Like, a lot of people wreck out. I think most people that are going to wreck out in the first 2 laps. It's either that or the last lap because they're trying to go for some big ballsy move that they really don't need to be going for, and they need to just, you know, accept that they're going to be in whatever place they're in. There's just no... There's repercussions, but there's like not enough repercussions sometimes. Or it's like some of these people just never want to get out of, you know, whatever license they're in. This has a good bit of A's and B's. A's and B's with low safety ratings. I mean, this guy's got a 1.37 and he's an A. Yeah, they're definitely used to racing in Need for Speed or Forza. Yeah. They're used to racing with AI, where they can just kind of go and ping off of the side of them, and there's no problem. which category am I excited to jump to? Honestly, I really just want the 8.6s back because I love racing the GR86s. But I liked kind of learning some of the GT3 stuff. Like, I was just kind of dipping my toes into the GT3s. I took a break for like a year and a half, and I've been back for a couple days, but before I took my break, I was just starting to get used to the GT3s. So what sim rig do I have? I've got a T300 RS with the Fanatec the V3 pedals, with like the load cell brake, and then I've got a Fanatec handbrake for drifting, and then just the TH8S or whatever shifter. It's not anything super special, but I've had it for a while, and I really like it. I mean, it's done me really good, to be honest.
Strike temps increasing. It's now 85 Fahrenheit.
I've done a lot of racing on it. I do. Yeah, I like the H patterns for
Inline speed limit is 35.
really for like the classic rally stuff. And for drifting, whenever I decide to drift on Assetto, it is very, very nice. Being able to go in and kind of select, like if I want to jump from, you know, 4th to 2nd or something, if I'm going into like a tighter corner and I'm heavy on the handbrake, it's really nice. To be honest, I'm not positive. I would have to look it up. Yeah, I know it's a bit of an older wheel. I don't even think they really sell them anymore or make them anymore. But it's it's more than enough for what I need, you know? And it does pretty well on most everything. Sloppy, no. Dude's doing a 56. I have 5 and don't need more for now. Yeah.
That puts you 0.8 off the pace.
I think, I honestly think you don't need a ton. It doesn't really help like that much. But, I think that for the most part, as long as it's like very snappy, you know, and it feels like it can get tight when it needs to or whatever, depending on what you're driving, I think it's more than fine, to be honest. I don't think it's a huge deal if it's more than that, because at a certain point it almost like starts getting dangerous. I'm just gonna start from the pits on this one, because I really just need to focus on getting my safety rating up. I gotta send an image over to somebody real quick. Trying to get stuff made up here. Yeah, I've been just putting off starting in the pits, but I really need to, because I'm just absolutely wrecking my rating, and I have a goal here of trying to achieve my C license, but I mean, so far with how things have gone today, I don't know if it's going to happen. Last night, I was literally 0.01 away. And I just had bad race after bad race after bad race. And I just, yeah. I'm like dumbfounded at how many terrible races I've had. I got 4... I did a race earlier where I completely avoided an accident and netcode got me. Like, you could see that I completely missed every single car in the accident, and it still gave me 4 points. 4 incident points for the collision. So, even when I did amazing, it still just, like, destroyed my rating. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm just gonna have to buckle down and do the sucky stuff to make it work. Yeah, I know. Like, I've gotten incident points for going off track to completely avoid accidents and stuff, and you know, it is what it is. It's not amazing, but it's better than getting caught up in the accident, I guess. That'd have been a lot more points for getting caught up. Let this timer run out here. I will say this is probably going to be my final race for tonight. I am going to GT America tomorrow, so I need to make sure that I'm able to get up early enough. I don't even know what the schedule is, to be honest. I need to look at it. Road America, no. Road Atlanta. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped. Gonna go watch some GT3 cars tomorrow at Road Atlanta. Event timetable.
Okay, get ready.
So the
Standing
race
start now.
is at
Go, go, go.
2:30.
1 gallon remaining.
I didn't know that I was gonna have to wait. I know, I'm hoping. We will see.
Takes it's clear. It's into Big Bend. Looks like it's Ryan. Okay,
No! Terrible. Alright. So much for no incident points. Jesus, dude.
We've got a lot of work to do now.
No shot. That's what I get for being half distracted. Alright.
Next car is Jet.
Pulled tires, and I was really nervous about that guy coming on the track from the left. Like, I probably would have been better just running my position at that point. It is what it is. And there we go again. Damn it, dude.
Sector 1 is 031. Fastest
No, sir. No more incident points. Not doing it. That's it. Nice. That's what I needed. unfortunate.
18th. Okay, it's over. Hello, Kurt.
It is what it is. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I shouldn't have spun and... I mean, I was definitely faster than, like, a good bit of them. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, like, slow at this track, but it's, like, starting in the pits to try and improve my safety rating and then being a freaking idiot and not improving it at all is like, oh, man. That sucks. Because that's that's basically what it was, is try to do something good and then just act like a freaking idiot the whole time and then don't don't actually do anything beneficial whatsoever. I went up by like 0.02. Okay, that's not terrible. My I rating went way down. I mean, it is what it is, you know. This is also that weird time where the strength of field is so much higher than me. It's like that weird time of day. Well, because for me it's nighttime right now, you know, so it's like 3:30 a.m. or something. So it's not. It's something where it's kind of like I feel like in a weird window. But all right, I am probably about to end stream there. I may be back on tomorrow. I'm not sure, to be honest. It depends on how late I'm at the race. I didn't realize a lot of that went on. I probably wouldn't have been on today if I had realized that a lot of it went on already. Well, GT America. Okay. So I'm seeing a GT World Challenge race tomorrow. GT America already partially happened. GT World Challenge didn't happen. So GT World Challenge is from 2:30 to 5:30. So I may stream a little bit afterwards. It probably won't be super late, but I may stream until around like 12 o'clock or something. Toyota GR Cup is also going on. At 9 a.m., McLaren Trophy America. Huh. Well, this will be interesting. I really wish I would have gone yesterday, Saturday. So, but it should be cool. Should be interesting. But yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out. I greatly appreciate y'all. Had some good times. I didn't end up getting my freaking license because I'm a big old stupid dumb idiot and I can't keep my car on the track. But you know, it is what it is. go ahead and get a raid going here. Let's see. Do some Formula Series stuff here. Oh, well. Say that, but he's in a Miata. Let me see. Will be better next time. I sure hope so. I need to get off of this license. I really, really need to get off of this license. I'm pretty over it, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's driving me crazy.
Which everyone got through. Fantastic.
This guy's in VR, I think. So we'll go ahead and find someone that's not. Seems like most everybody is. Let's get the beginning. There's so much stream. Same. Nice. All right. All right, y'all. Like I said, I should be on probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll be on Monday. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. And I will end up seeing y'all in the next one. Let's go ahead and give some support to Sim Grandpa here. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
On 3D. Welcome Raiders. Thank you.
Thanks for the raid, buddy. Thanks for the raid, man. I hope you had a good stream. I really, really hope you had a good stream, man. We are doing the 40 lapper.
Like I've been tempted to start.
It's a 40 lap race.
I'm like, nah.
1188.
Yeah, that's the shitty thing. Is like I was running Michigan the other night.
All
and I was
good,
doing
mate.
great.
All good.
Like 28 laps.
It's
I'd
a
be
lot
good,
less.
And then I get
Clutch
smoked
Lord
on lap
Zux.
29.
Of course.
Excellent. What were you racing, buddy? Oh, my box right here. Yes. I am the last in the box.
Daytona yesterday. Even hit starting at Daytona
Of
yesterday.
course, mate. Of
I
course.
got
Where you from, man?
obliterated.
I'll give
I
you a
lost
follow afterwards.
0.5 safety rating yesterday.
Clutch Lord Zux. Miata's unfortunate.
What? Oh, that's still
Miatas. I lost 3 spots.
There's no limiter in this series.
Miatas. Miatas is where? Where is the Miatas? The Mazda, right?
Talking about this last
No, it's not
thing.
what is the Miata?
Yeah.
Mazda, yeah.
Mazda.
Yeah, I told you.
I love the Mazda. I just don't like the tracks that they.
I'm near Roden.
really? Cool, man. Yeah, I'm in Germany. Alfred in Discord is in the Netherlands. He's my personal stalker. He's not good at it, but he's my stalker. And
Clutch Lord Zooks. Gonna be at GT World Challenge tomorrow.
Oh, really? On Road Atlanta? Man, you guys are so lucky. You guys are so lucky, man. You get all the fucking great races. They don't,
Clutch Lord Zooks.
not the Rock.
Yes.
Not the Rock. The Rockingham is not one of my favorite tracks
15, you're up
to
that
drive
right.
in iRacing. It's fucking a horrible track. I do not know. Do you like the Rock?
Who, me?
No, no, you're my stalker, Alfred. You like everything.
Clutch Lord Zooks. I was actually born in Bitburg, Germany.
Really? In the Bitburg? But do you speak German? That's cool, man. Did your parents emigrate to the US?
Behind me. I'm not really trying to be competitive here, so don't mind me. Just pass me whenever. Try to stay out of the way.
So Devin is a little pussy.
Clutch Lord Zooks.
Pussy?
No, I'm a military baby.
Ah, really? What's this?
Still lost.
Been here.
I need some spots.
Ja, du musst mit Mami darüber reden.
Leave me alone.
Reden mit Mami. Nein, ich bin am Rennen. Here they go. Now, babies.
Clutch Lord Zooks. Gotta lock in for the green flag.
Yes. We're gonna. Oh, look at this guy come.
People go, I'm here for damage control.
There they go.
Oh, wreck.
There, oh, they put me in the wall. Oh, they put me in the wall. Oh, they put me in the wall.
Oh, do I have an... Oh, I have so much spots.
Toledo 88.
What? Oh, you were in it.
Come on.
Well, I had a repair of 15 minutes and I'm still
my
here.
race
What
is
the
over.
fuck were you doing?
My
I'm
race is
gonna win me
over.
some spots.
That's about how my night went.
Oh, really? I have to reset to the point.
Toledo 88. That's crazy.
What
Yeah,
are
my race
you
is
doing?
over.
Have we never raced fucking animals before?
That's the end of
Somebody.
my race.
I hope you got enough laps because you're gonna lose your A.
No, you only lose it below.
Oh yeah, it's not me. I don't know.
I just want to see what this guy did.
But we have some long races to go. This,
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lay the fuck down because there's 4 cars sideways.
And maybe we get a boost if you're just below 2. Oh, that would be a clever one. Yeah, then you get the boost.
Just go below 2 and then, but
Yeah.
it also boosts you lower, right? Be careful.
I don't know.
Yes, it takes 0.5 if you go below 2. It will drop you
Clutch Lord
0.5.
Zooks. That was exactly how my first and
Oh,
only
man.
race went.
That's true.
LOL.
That happened to me yesterday. 70.
Crazy, man.
I lost 70 in one race.
You're outside.
Fuck. Fucking safety rating.
Wait, what is this? What is this shit doing? Tells me to pass. you,
Somebody
and then
wrecks
get
you.
behind you.
I want to start making clips and put it on.
Ooh, I gained 1 spot. Yes.
You're also gonna get
Save.
one spot.
Save some I rating.
Oh, I think you're gonna mess up my spot.
Yeah. I'm
Go
so
left.
many laps behind, man.
Clutch Lord Zooks.
But I got 1 spot.
ID do Instagram.
Instagram. So you clip and then you post it to Instagram.
Clutch Lord Zooks. They push your stuff way more.
Ah, cool. I'll do that. Let's make
I gotta try to
create
pass
the
this guy to get my
slides. watching this
Clutch
guy.
Lord Zooks. I've had a few hit 50k.
Sucks being up all night, knowing what you want to say, but can't
Oh
find
my
the
god,
words
that pipe
to express
Come on,
yourself. You know what
Own
I'm saying?
3D. Rolito88
this
is now
one's gonna be
following. Own 3D.
Hey, thank you guys.
Clutch Lord Zooks is now following.
Thanks for the follow, guys.
You know it sucks when you can't write from your heart. When you're up until 3 a.m. looking for words in the dark. Grabbing your head, drinking instead of hustling for that bread. This need to escape. Playing a game of chance like roulette. Live with no regrets, give it your best instead of pleasing people. I started writing cause I just wanted to breathe a little. Give me my space, create a place to be myself. Take me away, I live and learn because knowledge is wealth. Picking up pennies, experience I've gained from the city. Yo, that's enough to spread some love and help the people with me. Do what you want, don't never let nobody take